Hello to everybody, my name is Lázara Orozco and I come from the Central University Marta Abreu of Las Villas. The title of our work is Inventory of Hedging Expressions for Improving Academic Writing Skills in English. Well, first of all, despite the methodological framework and the intended audience, most academic papers require careful attention to some specific features, like, for example, the complexity, the formality, the precision, and hedging, among others, of course. Swallows sees hedging as linguistic devices which express honesty, modesty, and proper caution in self-reports. On the other hand, for Mayra, hedges are understatements used to convey vagueness and tentativeness and to make sentences more acceptable to the hearer or reader, thus increasing the chance of ratification and reducing the risk of negation. In general, we can say that hedging can be considered a linguistic device used by the writer in order to convey his or her beliefs and subjective standpoints about his or her claims. Hence, using hedging or avoiding it has become an art in academic writing. However, we get to say that little is known about the way hedging is typically used. Research has demonstrated that even native speakers, when they are learning to write properly, have difficulties in constructing appropriate argument structures and thus in qualifying relationships between the grounds and claims. And as expected, the ability to express doubt and certainty becomes an even more complex task for the foreign language writers and learners, although we have to say that they often hedge without actually knowing they are hedging. Furthermore, the overall aim of our paper is to propose an inventory of useful expressions for hedging in English academic writing in order to help students of the English language degree course with a second foreign language at our university to improve their academic writing skills. Our study was carried out at our university, specifically in the School of Humanities and in the English language department. And the methodology of the research holds to a mixed method approach in as much as quantitative and qualitative methods were applied. And this approach provides a more comprehensive understanding of research problems than either approach separately. Well, three main stages were involved in the whole research process. First, a review of the bibliography in order to construct a theoretical framework to systematize the main concepts associated with the topic of research and their relationships. Second, the diagnosis of the current situation of students hedging in academic writing in the degree course English language with a second foreign language. And finally, creating an inventory of useful expressions for hedging in English academic writing as an appropriate tool for students of the before-mentioned degree course. Both theoretical and empirical methods were used in the study, and the sample involved 15 four-year students of the academic year 2019-2020 and a corpus comprising the introduction sections of 30 theses and or dissertations from 3 universities from English-speaking countries. Well, the identified hedging expressions were individually extracted from the introduction sections of the 30 theses and dissertations, and in accordance with Mayra taxonomy, the expressions were sorted into 7 groups. First, modal auxiliary verbs. Second, modal lexical verbs. Third, adjectival, adverbial, and nominal modal phrases. Fourth, the approximators. 5, the introductory phrases. 6, the if clauses, and finally, the compound hedges. Taken as a point of departure the inventory of hedging expressions design, some activities could be implemented in the classroom so students become aware of the concept of hedging and the use of hedging devices in academic writing. Therefore, students should be first introduced to the concept of hedging, its categories, purpose, and linguistic realization, for which the inventory of expressions that we are providing here can be a very valuable tool. Here we can see a sample of the final design of the inventory of hedging expressions. We can see 3 examples of some categories here, such as the modal auxiliary verbs, the modal lexical verbs, and finally the adjectival, adverbial, and nominal modal expressions. Well, finally we can say that since hedging properly is vital in English academic writing, the inventory of hedging expressions proposed in this paper, in this study, might provide great benefits for the students of the degree course English language with the second foreign language at our university. It will assist them with the writing of research papers, term papers, and also diploma papers throughout their study years and also in the future professional career. In consequence, it represents an important step towards improvement of the teaching and learning process of writing, since it highlights the relevance of hedging as a linguistic device in academic writing. And well, that's all. Thank you very much to you all, and if you have any question, we will love to hear them. Thank you very much.